This is Influence. Today I'm doing a comparison between X-Transbots and the Masterpiece old school version. That's still a great figure.
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
I'm just doing this comparison because while I'm waiting for my Fans Toys version, which should be on its way, I just wanted to do this to show a little bit. X-Transbots version is actually pretty great.
Subscribe.
I think besides the waist, if you can see, they use that flimsy waist thing again that I can't stand when they do that. They did that on Motor Master, which didn't turn out too well because it broke on a lot of people's. Mine's fine, but probably because I only transformed it once and turned it back into a truck, so it didn't have the wear and tear because I got Fans Toys displayed as a robot, because I just think that's a perfect Motor Master. But getting a little off topic here, that's what I do. No, this is not like a scientific comparison. I always say it. Check out Bobby or even TM reviews. Bobby was the first, Skullface was the first person I seen do like the chart where he compares every single thing. So go check his comparison out. I'm sure he did a comparison of these. I'm not sure. I know Sony from TM Reviews, he's probably done one too. So check theirs out if you want a more comprehensive comparison. Mine is just really aesthetics. The first aesthetic that you can see is the fact that the Masterpiece version is bigger than X-Transbots. Now, regarding whatever you feel, let's see if we can get another bot or just to compare. I mean, it's not that much of a difference. I think the X-Transbots is still good as far as the size. If you want a big menacing, this is like the old school Masterpiece before they were going super cartoon. So that's why I think this, plus this is one of my first Masterpiece figures. Not first, but like up there. It was one that I really wanted, and it was kind of out of my reach at the time, I think, as far as price. So it just, when I got it, I was like, yes. It was one of my figures I had as a kid, and which is why I'm probably excited. The only reason I'm excited about Fans Toys, this is the reason I'm not excited about Fans Toys, because I mean, I got these two. I'm selling this, by the way. So probably way under retail too. So I'll let y'all know if I like to give my community a chance to buy it. So yeah, like I said, besides the size, this is the old school type of Masterpiece, which I wish they kind of would get back to that. You can see the detailings, which is why I think this figure is still a great figure. I do like the face over here better. The guns are similar. I like the paint on the X-Transbots gun better. He has better articulation with this extra articulating point. I think I was saying that the only reason I'm excited for Fans Toys is because it has the exoskeleton, which is what I remember as a kid. Like, that's what I had. I had the white Prime and, played with the white Prime by itself and then put it in the exoskeleton, all that good stuff. And that's probably the only reason I'm excited to get Fans Toys. But again, I don't know if I'm going to display Fans Toys or I'm going to display this. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely selling this and not displaying this. Just because I think it's so close to Fans Toys as well. After I will compare the two when I do get Fans Toys. Again, let's keep it moving. I mean, it's pretty similar. Like I said, I just think the X-Transbots, I do think it's better looking than this, but there's a lot of stylings and things like here in the legs that's just plain because cartoon, of course. Got some more stylings here. It's kind of similar over here. Again, with the articulation. If you're good with the size, and you don't transform your figures. Not that I think that, I mean, it was a hard transformation, but there's some pieces that are kind of flimsy feeling for me. I didn't do a review on this, I think, because I might have said it in another video that I just want to save my excitement for Fans Toys, since there's like a million reviews of this, even though now there's a million reviews of Fans Toys too. But I kind of want to save it, my review excitement, for that review, which is why I didn't do a review of this. However, it is this kind of, I don't know if I have something wrong, but it doesn't close all the way. I know it's a nitpick because over here it looks the same. I can see some flash on here, which this is definitely cleaner paint, better paint to me than the Masterpiece, and better paint on the missiles. See the missiles? I really like X-Transbots paint. I really like the way X-Transbots look, to tell you the truth. I do like the clear windows over here. I'm not sure which is more accurate. Maybe this is more cartoon accurate and this is more toy accurate, but I like the, maybe that's why I like it. I like the window. I think they both can lift up. X-Transbots, of course, they probably took it. I don't know the gimmicks that he had, but they probably took it for the gimmicks and the accessories. Y'all know. Let me see. I don't even think I did this. Yeah, it opens. Wait, did I know? I don't think I knew there was a matrix in here. Did it come in here? Somebody let me know. That's what I get for not reviewing it, because I didn't really, I transformed it once. I didn't want to do it again. Man, I didn't know there was a matrix in here. I don't think I knew. Maybe I did know. Maybe I put it in there. I don't know. I don't think I did though. But yeah, you still, oh, let me not lose it before I sell it. Of course, the butt flap has always been a contention for people with this one. I never had an issue with it. I just put it up like that when it's on the shelf, and that was fine. But this is much cleaner, and I do like the back of it, even though the back is kind of moot point, unless you have maybe a 360 display where you can go behind your shelf, which I don't know if I've seen a display like that yet. I'm not sure. Most displays are in Billy's or Detolfs, or and with a Detolf you could do it, but I have a actually open type of Detolf for my display, which I like, but it's up against the wall, so you can't see behind. I don't know many people that have a display like in the middle of their room, but if you do, this would be your display piece that you would want. Much cleaner X-Transbots is. And like I said, articulation is more articulated than this, but just by a few articulation points. The face is different and it looks different as well. I do like the X-Transbots face, just what it is. See if I can get it a little closer. Put his arm down. Try not to get in there. So yeah, there's his face and his face. You can see the differences. So again, I think it just comes down to what you like. Masterpiece version is still a great version, but this is like an update that's more in line with some of what's going on in the landscape these days, and I think it just all depends on your preference. But again, this is definitely cleaner, more cartoon, which is what it's supposed to be, and this is definitely was more like real world mix, which is what, when I loved Masterpiece, when they did the real world kind of mix, even in Robot, it wasn't so cartoon accurate. And I've gotten more, I guess, attracted to the cartoon aesthetic, but it still isn't like what I like, where I like to be with my figures. I like a little bit more real world. That's a little more interesting. And I think this figure does have some little interesting things. It's not so plain It's got stuff here, and you know, just the iconic stuff like his belt and things. That has to be what it is, because that's what it looked like. But I just think the character is has a little more going on, even in the cartoon, than a lot of the other characters. So yeah, just a quick comparison between these two. All right, and look out for my video. It should be coming soon for Fans Toys version of these figures. All right, thanks for watching, and I'm out.
Life ain't no. As long as you're alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.